This is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, the show about everything that gets you from here to there. Your hosts are Robbie and Terry, both 15. Every week they break it down, so you actually get it.
The show about everything that gets you from here to there. I'm Terry.
And I'm Robbie, and today we're talking about something that affects literally every driver. How to not get ripped off at the mechanic.
Because nothing hits harder than dropping off your car for an oil change and somehow leaving $800 lighter.
It's like going in for a haircut and coming out having paid for a full renovation.
So first, why do people get overcharged? A huge part of it is just not knowing what they're paying for.
Exactly. Mechanics know you need your car, they know you're stressed, and they know you probably don't know what a serpentine belt is.
For the record, it's the belt that drives your alternator, power steering, and air conditioning. One belt, many jobs.
Very important belt. And replacing it costs somewhere between $50 and $200 depending on the car. So if someone quotes you $500, run.
The number one defense is getting a second opinion. It costs nothing to call another shop and ask what they'd charge.
And you'd be surprised, the same job can vary by literally hundreds of dollars between shops in the same town.
There are also apps and websites where you can look up fair price ranges for basically any repair before you even walk in.
RepairPal is a good one. You type in the job and your zip code and it spits out a range of what's reasonable.
Knowledge is armor. If you walk in knowing the job should cost around $150, they can't tell you it's $400.
Now, let's talk about the classic upsell. The while we were in there, we noticed speech.
Oh, the speech! Your car goes in for brakes, and suddenly it also needs new wipers, a cabin filter, a fluid flush, and a blessing.
Some of those might be real. Some are just extra. The trick is knowing which maintenance items are actually due.
Your owner's manual has a full schedule. It tells you exactly when to change fluids, filters, spark plugs, all of it.
Most people have never opened their owner's manual, which is honestly shocking because it's basically a cheat code.
If a mechanic tells you something needs replacing, ask to see the old part. A good mechanic will show you.
If they say the part got thrown away or they can't show you, that's a yellow flag worth paying attention to.
Also, always ask for a written estimate before any work starts. That's not rude. That's just how it works.
In most places, it's actually the law. Shops are required to get your approval before going over the estimate by more than a certain amount.
In California, for example, shops can't exceed their written estimate by more than 10% without calling you first.
Other states have similar rules, so if you never signed off on extra work, you may not legally have to pay for it.
That said, the best protection is finding a trustworthy mechanic before something goes wrong, not during the crisis.
Ask friends and family, check reviews, look for shops certified by the National Institute for Automotive Service Excellence. They call it ASE.
ACE certification means the technician passed standardized tests. It's not a guarantee, but it's a good starting signal.
And independent shops are often cheaper than dealerships for routine stuff. Dealerships charge more partly because of higher overhead.
Though for warranty work or recalls, the dealership is usually where you have to go anyway, and recalls are free always.
Always check for open recalls on your car. You can do it at the government safety website using your vehicle identification number.
The VIN is usually on a little plate at the base of your windshield on the driver's side. 17 characters.
Knowing that number is just good adulting, or pre-adulting, whatever we're doing.
We're practicing. Okay, let's talk about the inspection trap. Some shops offer free inspections, then suddenly find 40 things wrong.
Sometimes those findings are real. But a free inspection is also a sales opportunity, so take the list and research before saying yes to everything.
Prioritize safety items, brakes, tires, steering over cosmetic or convenience things that can wait a month.
And here's a mindset shift. A mechanic who tells you something can wait is actually earning your trust, not losing a sale.
That honesty is worth way more than one big invoice. Find that mechanic and keep them forever.
Bottom line, read your manual, get written estimates, look up prices, ask for old parts, and find someone honest before you're stranded.
Your car doesn't have to be a money pit if you walk in prepared.
And if your mechanic quotes you $5,000 for a serpentine belt, you now know exactly what to say.
Which is, thank you, goodbye, I'm calling literally anyone else.
Thanks for riding with us today. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and keep your owner's manual in the glove box where it belongs. See you next week on Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.